to the Chalice semi-final. In the commentary booth, we've got El Duderino and Hellboy, who I'm going to hand over into just a second. I'm going to send over the invite now, and then I'll flash up the teams in just a second. I'm going to off camera, off mic for a little while. So
share the screen.
Oh yes, and share the screen. Right. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, chaps. Bye, chat.
Good luck. Take care. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hey there, sports fans! You join us here for the 13th week in a row, Hellboy!
Oh my God, mate.
The semi-final between AndyDavo and Mega Mark Lockenbonobo. This is a rematch, isn't it? I'm sure this will come up in the stat. Hey, Rochelle and everybody. But there's going to be, that's surely going to be mentioned, I believe.
Well, you'd like to think, wouldn't you?
How do I say Dal Maledito? Is that how I say it? I want to get his name right. I'm presuming that's an A, so or D4 Maledito. Which bit am I? Where am I meant to put the emphasis in that statement? Come on, dude, tell me, please.
He says hype. He says hype.
I could call him hype.
His name. Hype. Right, here we go.
I hope everybody's fine on this Sunday afternoon, evening. That's not as late as it was going to be.
I know.
Strumming. It is got to be an alt of someone, dude. I hope you had a lovely summer gliding, brother.
I tell you what, dude, I think it's a good job we've been working on our stretches during the week and stuff, because you've got to be pretty flexible to deal with the change of schedule on this chatless game.
We've had a heckle.
So
Hellboy, I don't want to deal with this, but we've had a heckle, and I'll see if you can spot who it's from there.
No,
yes, it was the worm. You know. Is it wrong, Hellboy?
Team.
Is it wrong
Every
that
time
I actually?
it makes me scream. Yeah.
In a way, I miss Glowworm.
I miss Glowworm. So we got a wizard, a bribe, and a babe, and he spent the 40k extra out of his own bank, which is absolutely the right thing to do.
Yeah, wizard, bribe, babe. He was obviously going the fouling route by recruiting the extra players. To be quite honest, I think that's the thing. But go, it's the moment you've been waiting for, folks. He's the stunt man. Hit us with him, boys.
Okay, well, if you cast your mind back to the last time that Andy and Mega Bonobo played each other, which was last season in round 2, Orcs versus Amazons, Andy won that matchup, but the two of them hadn't played each other in Chalice before that, or in CCL before that, and this season they also haven't played each other. So we've got one game. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. What a stat line. I tell you what, dude.
I could have remembered that. When I even said we played it.
I know. I can't believe you didn't remember it. But there is one stat which I will bring out, which we have discussed before. Off air, dude. We have discussed this stat before. This is the second time in a row Andy's made a semi-final. Now, all you haters, all you doubters out there, that you can't deny that going back to back, a Chalice final last season and then straight away going into a semi-final, that's pretty good from Andy, isn't it?
I'm afraid that meme's now broken, and I'll be honest, Hellboy, I'll be looking for a happier time when we can get back to that, so I can have a bit of bloody time off, to be quite honest.
I'm not joking, dude. I am exhausted.
It's the games in me, man, but we're here for the people. We're the people's commentators.
What's happened, dude, is we've been tied into a perpetual league. That's what we're doing. We're in both of us who avoid perpetual leagues for the purpose of not having to play one game a week have been tied into a perpetual commentary league.
I must say, I am happy Max is here, and if Max is here, we can accomplish anything.
That's true.
I am happy. Marzum, love you, big guy. Hope you're all right, brother.
Evening, Marzum. Yeah, some great people in. Great people in.
Glowworm's here.
Oh, there we go.
There's. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
They lowered the tone a bit.
Every silver lining has a cloud.
So really, this undead team, it's nice. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a nice.
Who chose? Who won kickoff?
Oh,
I was chatting.
yeah,
Chat,
I
who
was
won
doing
kickoff?
my stats.
Did they
I think
choose to be there?
I think the undead won kickoff.
Opponent chose.
Oh,
Andy won the kick. Hang on. Well, that's conflicting.
yeah, no,
Right, Dizzy and Max, get your ass.
Mega
Bonobo
Bonobo
did.
I
So he
trust Giraffe.
chose to put
I
himself
trust
in.
Giraffe and Dizzy over Max. No offense.
Yeah, sorry, Max.
Max
Oh,
means
yeah,
Andy's
I
kicking.
see.
Yeah, well, we can see that one because it says your opponent is placing his players in attack before kickoff, not what, Uh-huh. Anyway, as I was saying, dude, this undead team, it's a nice undead team, deep bench, correct choice of things, but you just look at it and it's like if you can just remove a mummy, remove one of the whites, all of a sudden the team starts to fall apart a bit, doesn't it? It doesn't.
Well, it is, but I know they're not that speedy, and I just want to point out, Overlord, this is a very big thing. Are we going to see a double one from the opponent that is going to decide the result of this game?
Yeah, this could be that. I mean, that could actually be rather. I'm not dissing the what's the score at halftime prediction. That's a great prediction, but I wonder whether if
in the second half,
if Andy makes it into the final, I wonder whether the prediction should just be, when does the double one happen? Turn 1 to 4, turn 5 to 8 or something. It's like, because that's the way this chalice run has gone, hasn't it? Every game, every round, there was a double one.
There's been a crucial double one, I think, and definitely in the last 3 rounds.
Even in the Kislev Dunarino, do you remember the Kislev stole the ball and ran forward? There was a dodge that failed.
You're right. I'm getting fed up of shouting, "Not this way." Yeah,
exactly. I know. Crying.
Now that little dwarf in the middle is going to be a tough bugger to shift, isn't it? With Stand Firm and Blodge.
Yeah, exactly. There's, this is the thing, right? There's some good on this undead team. I like it as an undead team. I like it, but the problem is when you're facing, even with a wizard in the pocket, it feels like there's going to have to be a stroke of luck for the undead to do something. The Morg snake was in the was with the orcs, not the dwarves. Dio was dwarves in that matchup. That's a really.
Now this is not a good LOS. He's gone early with a reroll there. Wow, that's a bit early.
I mean he's
using grab.
He's setting up the foul at the back. You see, it's a lovely tactic. Keeping
Would you have pushed him there?
I would have pushed him actually.
I'd have pushed him back and had more people around him, because it's not like he's going to get up and run after the ball, no matter what he does.
Argotha, it's wizard bribe, babe.
The classic 300.
That's true, Mars, and this undead isn't the sort that loses. In with the foul before picking the ball up.
Really? I thought. Oh.
Okay, stun. Good job there. That was close to being.
And he got the pow. He got the pow.
Yes, the undead got a bribe. Yeah, so it's all.
No, I would have used Stand Firm.
Yeah, I guess if you use the Stand Firm, well, if they follow, then you've got the follow on hit anyway, haven't you?
Never going to do that, was it?
No, exactly. But so it's pinning the mummy anyway, isn't it? So
right, he's going to go for the ball.
Yeah, and with the shorehand built in, it's as good as having the reroll there anyway. So it's not like that reroll early was too bad. But I am a little surprised to have only seen a 2D with a mummy. So that early in the game. Really, with the LOS, you want to be maximising those 3Ds. I know there's a lot of guard around, but did we have to get the 2D? Could we have done a blitz instead with someone else? Just little things, isn't it? It's just little things. But we should actually congratulate Mega Bonobo as well, Duderino. That's back-to-back seasons qualified.
Yes, qualified. He's done bloody well, yeah.
Amazon's last time. And then unfortunately met their end to Davo's Orcs, which was just that was one of the ones that went to overtime, where Andy just destroyed the team slowly over 24 turns rather than the 16. But then to find yourself again back into Chalice and into a semi-final this time, brilliant, really good.
Oh, fair play. Pushes Dwarf out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Mega Bonobo, for
fair play to the dude.
Yeah.
Mark Locken, I mean, he's a regular in chat. He nips in every now and again. Fair play to the bloke. And I don't think he's been playing too long, has he? Like, he's only just come on the scene.
No, I don't think so.
Well, as Andy says, if you're going in, you've got to go all in. So it will be interesting to see the level of his all-inness here.
Yep. The other thing you might have noticed, Duderino, as you are such an astute commentator like myself as well, is that already those two mummies are starting to get a little stuck on that left-hand side.
Yes, one stuck on the stand firm. I am wondering where this other one's going.
Exactly, because you feel very, very early on with Undead, the switch is, as we watch a lot of Blood Bowl here, of course, Andy likes the switch where you go down one side, then you change to the other side. The issue with Undead and the switch is actually that the mummies, if you knock a mummy over, you're suddenly not going anywhere for 2 turns, potentially.
Hang on, that's the second song quote Wolf Mother's done, because he'd done one earlier that I liked as well. Okay. Oh, I can't remember what it was. I was going to remember it too. Wolf Mother said something about 20 minutes ago that made me piss myself. And I was going to give it props when I came in.
Polar Mouse is complimenting your commentary there, dude.
Oh, thank you very much, Polar Mouse. He must have been talking about you, Hellboy. Maybe he's never heard the halftime report. Maybe he's got a bloody power again on that blodger.
Yeah.
But I remember a wise man saying you can leave them down like that and they can block them mummies there just as well as anybody, can't they? It's going to be hard for them people to get round.
A wise man, a very good player, isn't it? You can leave your players lying on the floor to be in the way.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. I think that game was a draw.
It was a draw, yeah.
Was it? Okay, fair enough. Right, and so, what they're going to do, I think they are going to have to. The thing I don't like about the Undead now ploughing over to the right-hand side is that mummy, technically, is going to be 2 squares back from the centre. And already that's a mummy going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing is we've got a wizard here in play for the Undead, but you really don't want to have to use the wizard on your own drive.
No,
because the wizard in an ordinary ladder match, let's say, if Mega Bonobo had spun into this dwarf team, he might well just say, you know what, I'm happy with the draw in this game. I can use the wizard to score on my own drive if I have to.
Yes, that is the option he's got.
Yeah, but with this being the knockout round, you really want to retain that
to use to your advantage on their defense, your defense. Yeah. Because by the way, I've got to big up to Shamba for inspiring and quoting Nick Kershaw.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh dear, this is going to be a. Stand firm there. He's not moving.
This is already really bad, because the other thing we need to remember, dude, is that the ghouls don't have regen, of course. And if you leave hits on ghouls, Andy's going to be looking at that, salivating. He's going to be salivating about that one with a free ghoul hit available. Because all you have to do is hit the white, and with a tackle.
That's a bloodstone firm white.
So. It is, but with a tackle, you still got a good chance at knocking it down. Or you can blitz the ghoul.
He's bringing some cover round.
Another ghoul open.
He puts that there. See, there's another ghoul in play.
Yeah, it's. Yes, that's a reference to the earlier. Is Andy now losing 0-0 by his own definition? No, actually, Andy's winning 0-0 at the moment. Because it's the opponent's drive. Okay, he's going for the rowdy foul, as Eliod would say, dirty play. He's got a bribe.
+1. It's just a stun.
It's another stun, but no send off. So the bribe's still in play. This is this is probably the sort of tactics that we need to see from the undead. Interesting choice, not moving the mummy, but obviously we're dealing with a low agility, predominantly low agility team. We do, of course, have an agility 4 dwarf who is currently sandwiched in the middle of zombies and whites.
I almost think you hold the line here, but I definitely think you tried to put some hits on them dwarfs. You would need to... There's not a lot with tackle that can get over there, really. Well, that strip ball wrestle tackle might hit someone. You'd have to put another guard on the end.
Dimmy there offering a nice song quote as well from showing the class really in the chat. He's quoting Cascada there. I need a miracle.
Isn't that pocket or something? No? Okay. Was that the one that you good to know? I need a miracle.
No. Cascada went, I need a miracle. I wanna be your girl. Give me a chance to see that you were made for me. That one.
Oh,
anyway,
this is not turned into a song stream.
No. Let's get back to the game because I mean, to be honest with you, the issue that Andy's got here is if he starts basing up, he's just going to be giving away free hits, and eventually one of the dwarves is going to break, right? So you kind of don't want to be overcommitting into it, and also with that sidestepper ghoul being the hit on that right hand side, you probably don't want to hit that one. And as you say, you can't get a tackle to it. Do you commit hard into the mummy with the block guard mummy on the far left?
There's an interesting. There's an interesting. If you dare a GFI with the down troll slayer. Okay, and then blitz the sidestep mummy with him, who's just about to move from the outside edge.
Yeah.
You can then get 2 dice on the other mummy, so 2 tackle hits. Got to talk to Marsum. Whenever I say that phrase, Marsum, I think of Toto.
Okay, he's got the knockdown on the Blodged Fan White. Ooh, and a stun as well. That's disintegrated that side of the pitch slightly, actually, hasn't it? We're probably going to see a shift left now. Blitzing to free himself, very nice. I'm a big fan of a blitz to reposition. Tutorino and Hellboy going, let's sing stream 2021 edition. Now that's what I call Duderino. The greatest hits and classics ruined by Hellboy.
Hang on, son. You sing them. I'll strum them.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I've been learning the old "You Are My Sunshine" on the ukulele. After listening to it on the Dead South one.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome one. I've been trying to learn Blue Trash by the Dead South on the banjo. It's a bloody tricky one. It's very fast, but I'll get there.
Yeah, sure. Well, I might bring my 3-string guitar to one of the other ones then, and we can have a little jam. You can bring it, yeah.
I'll bring one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got to bring the banjo to the UKTC just to prove to Dimmy I can play in hell. I'll be in good company.
Yes. Okay, so the undead here, Andy again leaving a lot of hits on.
He is. I think he's relying in Dwarf.
This is a lovely play here from Mega Bonobo. It's almost like he's watched the stream. Look at that. He's chain pushed the dwarf. This is if Andy had done this, we would have been congratulating him on his genius. So we should do the same with Mega Bonobo there. That's a lovely play, turning the stand firm off to get the additional hit.
This is bringing her uke, so it was serenaded by a banjo.
Lovely.
Can you play Codeine by Trampled by Turtles? I don't know. I'll look it up. That's his nickname. I play a 5-string banjo, Tom. Not an Irish banjo. I play a bluegrass banjo. I know exactly what you're asking. No, I play a bluegrass banjo.
I've got 2 ukuleles, 3 strings to go box guitar, and
Yeah, I want to see that.
yeah. I'll bring it to them. And
Sorry, folks. There is Blood Bowl going
yeah,
on.
there is. Yeah.
They're
We
just
should
taking their
be.
time. We just want to the
Yeah,
375
look at this. Look at this.
people that are not interested.
Look at this. Look at this. It's the mummies are really, really isolated now. Potentially, Andy will be looking at those, going, right? Are we?
Well, they're over there.
Exactly.
This is not where you want your 2 mummies stuck
Exactly.
together. You want
We
them.
can tie
You
them.
know, there's going to be weaknesses he can exploit here now, or surely there is.
That's quite funny from Marsman. Wow, a ball carrier blitz. That's brave.
I know the Dwarfs can't really get through, but they can really hold up for a long time.
Yeah. This is something which I'm. Oh, dirty. That was huge.
1 dice, pal. Because it frees up the second hit now.
I guess it's a 2+, right? Because you've got the wrestle.
Oh no, it isn't. There's a guard there.
No,
unless
it's
you bring
not.
him in.
Yeah, it's not 2D, dude.
I don't think you bring
And
him
also,
in.
no, you don't. You don't. Ooh, it feels a bit.
Still a 1 dice, whatever way it goes.
There's some risk. You know, I think I agree with Mega Bonobos so far with a lot of what's going on in terms of that attitude of you need to be trying to do something to this Dwarf team. You know, the fouls, the deep bench. You've got it all. You've got to lean in to this. But, yeah. Yeah, the other thing I've got
to do just a 1+ foul, isn't it?
Okay, so he's.
There you go. I was just going to say on armor 9, you're going to get the.
Okay, that's the bribe gone. That's the bribe gone. That's big.
I bet he's got 3 in reserve. I think we're going to see fouling continue, but I just hope it's better fouling.
Absolutely have to. So I've said it before, Duderino, is that and we know that dwarves don't function too well when they lose players, and inevitably you're going to have a dwarf chipped at some point. Like you expect it, just on the average game dice, etc. You expect to lose a dwarf at some point, right? It's just, will it happen on turn 1 or will it happen on turn 16? You know, it's the where's it going to fall? You know. So if the undead can get a removal, which is why I think that Andy being so basey with the dwarves is actually quite scary, because if the undead get a removal and then they bring in that fouling again and suddenly you're 2 up, you know, the dwarves suddenly start to look a bit thin on the ground.
Who talking?
Oh, are you eating?
El Duderino just happened to walk past with a bag of whisper bites.
Oh right, very nice. You don't have to talk quietly though. You can just say bites normally. You don't have to whisper them.
Now he's got 2 tackle hits here on ghouls if he wants them.
Yeah, should do it absolutely, because there's no ghouls that have no regen.
Come on. Nothing. Now he can use the runner. He's not got block. He has got wrestle.
Yeah, he's got wrestle. Yeah.
Or would you blitz a mummy?
I think the mummies have brought themselves out the game already, right? Because basically, you know, he's got Mega Bonobo's got 2 choices. Either he goes down that left-hand side, or he doesn't have the mummies involved, potentially.
Rochelle's just gone for ice cream.
Oh, why not?
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. He's doing the other hit. Yes, come on, are you doing it? No, he's not. Oh dear.
What's the
Where's
plan
the blitz,
here?
then? Where's he going?
Look at the pitch position, dude. Look at the pitch position for a second. You got 2 slow players on the left, right? You got your 2 whites are on the ground on the right hand side. You got 1 ghoul holding the ball in the middle, okay, And then your other 2 ghouls are on the right-hand side as well. You've got no speed advantage against the dwarves next turn.
I don't know. I'm worried if he's going to flip round this left. I know he hasn't got much to flip with, but
Yeah.
I just wouldn't go all in on these mummies.
It's a possibility. He might go for that zombie that's in the...
Aegis has just had ice cream.
Very nice. Well, this actually brings me on to, as soon as we're talking about dessert, you know, Duderino, when you have lovely double pow. You know, when you make good life choices, Duderino.
Mm.
You know, when things happen in life and you're like, yes, that was a good decision. Yeah.
Go.
Last night, Mrs. H made the best treacle tart I have ever had in my life. Lemon, ginger in it, proper lovely pastry. Oh, just absolutely divine, mate. And I sat there and I thought to myself, in my life.
Now, just because treacle tart's good, but just because people are mentioning ice cream, I've got to tell you something.
Okay.
The Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream is great, but at an average price of £3 a tub, you are much better off getting the Asda fully loaded cookie dough ice cream, where you get 2 tubs for £3 instead. And honestly, it's just as good, you know. So
definitely. I'm going to pause you right
sorry,
there,
there's a stun that's gone on.
Yeah, I'm going to pause you right
major.
there, Duderino, because I didn't want to interrupt you, but there has been a stun on the pitch, and both mummies, as Andy is gesticulating with his mouse as if I haven't seen them, as if I haven't been talking about it already, Davo. You know, if you were listening, Davo, which I'm glad you're not, but if you were listening, you'd know I'd already brought up the fact that the mummies were isolated on that side of the pitch. Anyway, rant over.
He's got to do... Come on, Locken, you've got to do some shit here, man. You've let yourself get stuck, and you're going to need to do a couple of good recovery turns to get out of this, brother.
Yeah, this is a big moment here in the drive. This is the moment where you know, the next 2 turns, this turn and the next turn, are where you either end up scoring at the end of the drive or you don't, I feel. Yeah, there is a big foul on, of course, but if you commit to that foul, you're not also not moving forward.
Yeah, that is.
And there's that
mummy end blitzing
tied in.
Yeah, that mummy end blitzing. So
if it's why is it not stood up already then? You know, if you've decided to take the blitz with something else, stand up before the blitz.
Well, I'm saying I don't think it can blitz, so I think.
Yes, Edek. Yes, indeed, we are still on the LOS. In fact, Andy has actually made some headway into the Undead's half.
That's on there. Stand firm, so he ain't going nowhere. So that allows more ghoul hits.
Indeed. The other thing, Duderino, I must continue my theme of pudding just briefly, is that then this evening, along the same lines of realizing you've made good decisions in life, Mrs. H has made a brownie, like the size of a dinner plate kind of thing, brownie, right, which is flavored with chai spices. It tastes like Christmas pudding, but it's chocolate, and it is astonishingly good.
He went for it again. He went for stun.
Yeah, but look at where we are on the pitch. This is not good.
Well, we've got hits again, or you can fashion hits on the ghouls.
You can absolutely tie in the mummies so they go nowhere. This is Edek, no removals yet. You say that it's, you know, we could be seeing some big hits back in this turn here.
Cauliflower, you should have just sold them like Andy does with Emma's toys.
Yeah, sell them before they become a nuisance. That's what Andy does.
That's with the toys, not with his daughter, just in case anybody's wondering.
Good point for clarifying. Yeah. I know. I bought. Do you remember I bought Emma a toy for the UKTC?
Yes, I do.
And then I saw it pop up on eBay that evening. You know.
I've had cart door Mars, and I do like a bit of cart door.
That's nice. I haven't tried that.
Cart door mascarpone ice cream.
That's interesting. Yeah.
That's the ice cream you use to disguise a small horse. Mascarpone.
Yeah, it's a classic, dude. Really, it's a classic.
Sorry, folks, is it half time already?
Well, I don't know what. Dude, leave the jokes to me.
Yes, you do the intricate. You do the intricate
Blood Bowl. You do the intricate Blood Bowl commentary. Okay, you talk about the game itself. Right,
I
Andy
don't think
really,
Andy's
he's
gonna-
really got the piling on the pressure here. This is fantastic for Andy.
But the thing is, that's big on the sidestepper. Now, come on.
Massive.
Let's see. Is this the first bit of damage on a non-regen player? I couldn't keep it going. I
No,
just
I know,
had to
'cause
go.
well,
I
you
had
had
to
to
end
wait
that. I was
15
like, where the
seconds for the
hell?
KO.
It's a KO. It's a KO. He has got the babe, so
Has got the
that isn't
babe,
as
so
bad. But
yeah,
it's
so
one
if
off the pitch.
Yeah, if he doesn't score on his drive, it's he's got the 66% chance. But if he does score on the drive, it's an 89% chance of it coming back.
Legion, we're too busy talking about the game to be distracted by other things.
He's not
Even
the
though
dodger.
we've already done musical instruments, songs by Nick
Indeed.
Kershaw, various other bits and pieces.
He's
A
not
cookie
the
dough
dodger
ice
either.
cream.
Oh, another stun. The pitch position is just falling apart. Yikes! That's not what you want to see.
A double skull to bring it back down to earth.
Into
He's going to use the
wrestle.
wrestle, but that does mean the Troll Slayer can nip round and apply a bit of pressure from one side.
Yeah, but dude, we haven't had a blitz yet, have we?
Have we not?
The Troll Slayer had the if that had been a push,
It
could
was
have had
to get it off the
could have had a
pitch,
go
yeah.
on the ball or done the surf. Like he could have gone for the ball.
Or on the far right.
Yeah, the far
left.
right. Yeah, far left. Yeah, left. Yeah, yeah. I knew.
Let's
By
not
the
talk
mummy.
about the far right. Right,
Right,
1, 2, 3, 4. He ain't got. He's got to stand firm.
Yeah, that was. I think that was Andy's plan. Was a blitz on the ball.
2 tubs of cookie dough. 2 tubs of cookie, 500 ml for £2.
Yeah, it was a mess up from the chippy. You were.
That's good.
I read chat. Oh, there's another pound. This pitch positioning has just disintegrated. I think Mega Bonobo possibly just turtles to try and survive this half now.
It would be wrong of him to try to use the wizard to dig himself out of this shit now.
Definitely.
Because he hasn't got the momentum. He hasn't got the people.
Yeah. I think let's see what happens. But I think Mega Bonobo is a good enough coach, from what I remember from his last match versus Andy, that he hopefully won't use the wizard at this point in the game.
Dizzy Bess is just saying it was a mistake. I had a great mistake like that. I literally went to KFC and ordered a fillet sandwich meal. And as they handed me the bag, the sheer weight of the bag was enough to that's not a fillet sandwich meal. And then I just put it down, drove off. It was like I had 3 fillet sandwich meals, 2 popcorn chickens, mighty bucket for 1. It was like, dude, dinner for 6 for 1. Awesome.
Dear me. Right. This is just look at this.
Well, he can't come through the middle. He can't come round the right. So that only leaves the left if you're making a move on this. And the left, at least, is where the mummies are.
Okay, he's blitzing with the mummy.
Just a push. Oh, of course I did L-play. It wasn't even a problem.
So, I mean, the score is still technically possible, right? It's still mathematically possible to score as the undead. However, you have to completely commit to one side of the pitch, as we're seeing here. And so Andy can just drop things back on the next turn.
I don't think they could foul this turn, because you couldn't run the risk of losing a player there, and you ain't got enough players to put on the people. That ghoul would have to dodge away from tackle as well if it legged it.
Seeing as we're talking about things when you got things for free and stuff, I was actually similar to SCP there. I was actually on the receiving end of someone taking my. We have a falafel hut place that we go to, and I always order a big one, which is literally you can get any fillings you want, and they fill it up and fill it up and fill it up until it's exploding, and then they ask if you want some spicy potato on it as well. Yeah, but with falafels, and it's in a wrap. It's in a big wrap and stuff.
Okay,
love it. Delicious, right? I order my big one, right? And I stand there waiting, and someone else picked up my order because they didn't think they'd ordered what they'd ordered, and was like, "Oh, that's not mine. Oh no, that one's mine." And they picked it up, so they gave it to them, and they walked off. because they call you to the hut to say, hey, come pick your stuff up. Oh, he's going for the foul.
He's gone for the foul.
Ooh.
Gets a KO back in return,
it's
but
double
it's double
fours.
fours.
No bribe. I'd skip it. I'd actually skip it.
Really? Because you're normally, that's where you'd be going.
I know.
Well, Andy's kind of here got to get everybody from the right sweeping back into the middle of the left.
Yeah. The reason why I say not to Apo that one, okay, is because of where we are in the chalice. Right? We are in the semi-final, and an MNG is dead.
Yes, good point.
Right? And I think that Andy, looking at the way that Andy's been able to control the pitch and control this game, okay, there's still a wizard in play, etc. I don't necessarily think that he needs that strength 4, agility 4 to win the game. Okay? But he needs that next week. And
yes, good point.
and like, you know, if he gets to the final, and likewise, you know, would you rather have the Apo to maybe Apo and MNG on the strength movement runner, for example, later on in the game? Yeah, maybe you would. Or maybe in overtime, would you rather have the chance to Apo a KO? Yeah, you probably would.
Monster Poodle, I know how you feel, mate. According to most pizza restaurants, I'm 2 to 4 people. Turn 6 coming up, time for a double one.
Yeah, could be.
Is he going to blitz through this wrestle ghoul here and try to put some pressure on the ball?
Or is he going after a mummy again?
Well, that seems to answer your question.
Yeah.
I'd want to hit that ghoul, though. Well, he is on tackle.
Yeah.
Mummy is down. Do you do the Dauntless here? No, because there's card on it. Oh, you probably will in a sec.
Yeah, you could.
That's down. Follow.
Okay, you might want to drop the strength runner back a little bit, actually, now, just because.
Just leave a gap for the ghoul.
The potato is on though, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, the runner there is 2 squares ahead of the ghoul.
Oh, okay, so we left that gap that you've mentioned there. Unless he's now intending to do the Dauntless.
And then drop the dwarf back.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It's because it's strength 4. I don't know if Andy twigged that it was strength 4.
I think he did now.
Yeah, well done, Andy. Oh, gosh, it's so impressive that Andy got to the semi-final, but, you know, the final and then the semi-final back-to-back, isn't it, Duderino?
Dauntless, their mummies are down.
Yep, here we go. Could pile this on.
I'm a 9. I think I'd rather have the player standing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think if you break armor, you do it, but yeah. And then that dwarf
is he
can
coming
cover
round
the gap.
to block the ghoul?
I think that dwarf can cover that gap.
Or is he just going to drop back? Yeah, come on, just drop back.
Ooh.
Well, that ghoul's got a free run round for a potato at the moment. And what's he got if he comes back the other way?
The strip one, but then it can get tagged by the mummy, can't it? But it is still just a 3+ dodge away.
Both of them mummies get up, you know.
Yeah.
You got to stand firm. These could be pushes.
Yeah, I quite like that. Tie that in. Okay. So he's anticipating the ghoul just does the run round the outside.
Yeah, it's the potato, isn't it, now?
Yep.
If he wants to score this hard.
Goes round the outside.
Round the outside. Do your partner. Oh, we're doing different songs.
Oh. I was doing the old Eminem, but you were clearly back in the 1700s or something.
With Malcolm McLaren, Buffalo Girls.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wolf Mother.
There we go. Right.
There is a generation gap between me and Hellboy that makes that entirely possible.
Exactly. That is.
I'm not old enough to be his father, just the type of uncle that would molest him at family gatherings.
Oh,
This
you
is an
are actually.
interesting hit, isn't it?
Technically, you are actually.
Yeah, all
old
right.
enough
Yeah,
to be
shut
my
up.
father, aren't you?
Yes, I am, easily.
Right. Oh my
Ooh,
lord.
not this way.
Oh, I was
It's turn
anticipating
six.
the
Who said
quad
it?
skill.
Someone said it. Someone said it in turn 6. The 1 in 36 in turn 6. I'm going to have to go back because someone said that literally. It's turn 6. When's the 1 in 36 going to happen? And it did. He's down to 1 reroll.
Now, obviously, the eagle-eyed amongst you there will notice that the ghoul has sidestep, so putting it on the sideline is absolutely fine. There is not a free surf waiting to happen there. It would require a heck of a lot of dice to get to get enough players around it, and that you might not even be able to do it.
Play with your floppy dopply bits. Oh no, Uncle Ernie.
What?
It's for certain people of a certain age. There.
Okay. I'm glad I've got no idea what's going on. Oh, that was a massive dodge.
What's
that
not the right
was
question?
A massive
Dodge. The bigger question would be who?
And that's another huge dodge there.
Away from tackle. Away from tackle.
It leaves the 89% through no tackle as well. Lovely.
The Dwarfs have got some shit to do here.
They do now, don't they? Yeah. This is
Dwarfs have got some shit to do.
I think you can free up the
tackle strip dude.
Yeah, you free him up
sure rounds,
because
so
you can free him up with a hit on the zombie, and then you bring that dwarf, that Longbeard, around, jam in between the two mummies. Then you got another hit. You can take a hit first on the mummy before having to do the dodge. So that's pretty straightforward. So I'd do that. I'd go that way first, and then it's just can you get a 2D on it?
Well, none of that dude where the guard is, basically.
So we're going 1D. We're going 1D on it then, but can you get around the front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it?
Now this has got to free up.
This
has got to free up the Longbeard so he can get round. Add the assist on the mummy so they can knock the mummy down, and then
Andy's looking exactly what I said there. Knock the zombie over, move the Longbeard, try and hit the guy, and then then you can go for that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dear God. Right. Let's just do it.
Is it? I wonder if frenzied what? No.
Okay, here we go. So now with that, are we now looking at trying to get the Troll Slayer free as well? I like that, because then you can get the 2D on it, because you can do the double GFI for the 2D. So now you've got a 1D on the mummy, which you can make it into a 2D.
2D
if
when
you get the other guy.
Yeah, dude,
brilliant.
I'll give him the top. That's it. Come on. It's like a jigsaw, isn't it?
Let's go. Exactly.
When the other day, 2 to 4 years, only took me 2 hours.
Oh, pretty good. That was funny for you, dude. He's powed him. He's got the white down.
He's powed Dodger.
That means he's going with the Troll Slayer. So he gets the extra chance to knock it over. Gets it on the first one anyway. Here we go. Ooh, lovely,
he's gone and he's not coming back. Now, all of a sudden, he's on 11 if that KO don't... Well, the KO's probably going to come back with a baby.
It should come back with a baby. Right, here we go. This is big. We're not doing it with him. No, we're not doing it with him.
What? Really? Well, he gets 2 hits then to free the...
But we want 1, 2, 3, 4 GFI. But then you made it 2 GFIs, whereas you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no GFI. Yeah, they do it with him. Yeah, correct. Do it with him. It's horrible though, isn't it?
Well, at least you get 2 bites of the cherry because the stand firm here could be
if you don't,
a right ball lake. That's free.
That's the other one. That's the other one though. But so my fear with this one was if that hadn't been a knockdown, you could actually have just pinned the Slayer in. Okay, so he's going with this. He's going with the Slayer. He skipped
Dauntless
that
failed.
2D.
That's okay.
Okay, pushes. So you
Gets
stand
it again
firm.
though.
Stand firm. Yeah.
Ooh, that's the block one. Has he got Juggernaut? Oh no, it wouldn't matter. Of course it wouldn't. So, yeah. Oh no, because if you fail and he turns stand firm off and you're
you can hear Andy's head. You can hear the cogs
yeah, Jesus
going.
Christ, be careful there.
Yeah, you've really got to think about that, haven't you? This has got a little bit messy now, hasn't it? Block, stand firm. Who thought it was so good? Oh wow, he's done it because he wants to get the guard through. Who's a lucky Andy? You don't
through? This dude could get blocked.
The long beard. The long beard. He wants to get the long beard through.
Well, who did he just hit with?
The one stood next to the mummy, who's got a white.
Well, I wouldn't if I was him.
Yeah,
exactly. Now the long beard can't get through.
Exactly. You just Kaz it, don't you?
Now the long beard can get through.
And that's not regen.
Oh my god.
That could be game right there.
This is bad.
So it's a 4-2 pluses. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Here we go. Makes the first one.
Oh, fails the second. He's definitely playing the reroll
He's got the
into
second
this.
one. And he's got the strip. Oh, no, he doesn't. Sure hands. Sure hands.
Yeah, I knew that. I said that at the start of this turn.
All right, fair.
He can't follow this.
No. Have to stay. Yep, correct. Okay, so there's a chance, but
there's wow, a big chance here.
The match though.
Yeah, it's a bit ruined. If we're looking at a free half game, it's got a. It's almost. I tell you what, this I don't know if we should say for Mark Locken's benefit here, but it's almost like score here, let him score, use the wizard in the third half because you ain't going to get a chance with only one mummy, are you?
Yeah, I mean that's devastating, isn't it?
Now with a knockout, he could be down players as well.
Oh, a discovered surf. A discovered surf. Ooh.
And now leg it.
Okay.
There's another ghoul coming round to be a screen piece.
Yeah, very witty, Andy. Oh, very witty. Very funny.
And now he's going to score. Well done, Mark Locken. I think you did bloody lovely there, mate.
Brilliant play. Getting out of the way of the Slayer, I think he was there.
Yeah, now he's got to make a decision here. Is he blocking that? Yeah, which means he's probably going to lose the white.
Yeah, you score, but at what cost?
Yeah, let's hope the regen files on this white.
Okay, he did that to get away from the Longbeard and the tag from the Slayer.
I could still dodge with that Longbeard and take one dice there, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, you could, but now he's going to block it off.
That's the thing. Yeah. You can either block the Slayer, or you can block the Longbeard, can't you?
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee any injury the crowd caused to the Slayer is going to stick.
Yeah, the white. You mean?
The white, sorry. Yeah. Caused by the Slayer.
Yeah, by the Slayer.
That would have been a nice push because it meant he could have based the Slayer at least.
Yeah. Right, I think with the mummy lost, I think you go for full damage on this turn. Go for the other mummy.
You pretty much
the white.
You can't just stop the score, can you?
Yeah, you just cause
I'm
this.
Not sure I'd foul if I was Andy. I don't think I'd go that far.
No,
I don't tend to foul regen players myself.
No, I don't think you're in a situation that requires the foul yet. Yes, exactly as Dizzy says. Yes, Mega Bonobo is the one that Andy faced in round 2 last season with the Orcs versus Amazons. No, I don't think I'd foul the mummy personally. It's a big target, but
Is he going for the? No.
Is he going for the ghoul? Surely you would go for the.
well, the goal, like we've been saying, the
Oh,
goal
no
has got
region.
him.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
two
Yeah,
guys
he's good.
into one, nice. And if he does get him down on the first ice, he's got piling on.
The other semi's already been played. Yorkshire Kiwi, it was Crucifer versus Croupy. Crucifer's Chorf versus Croupy's
Groupies Nurgle.
Nurgle.
Got that Nurgle.
Now, I don't know.
It's.
Yeah.
I think it's spoilable.
Yeah, should we spoil it? Okay, if you're curious of watching if someone else do a replay or watching on Crucifer's channel when he cast it, then switch off your listening devices now. But Crucifer, oh, 1D.
It's going to. Yes, I said this too.
Jesus.
Might as well roll it because you ain't doing nothing else.
Croupy's Nurgle 1, and oh, that's huge.
So he's definitely going to be down players.
Yeah, Croupy's Nurgle 1, and unfortunately for whoever ends up facing that Nurgle team in the final, whether it be Andy's Dwarfs or Mega Bonobos Undead, there was no positionals removed by Crucifer's Chorfs. It was a very, very one-sided casualty game.
That's it.
Score.
Just stick it in and lock him.
Nice score, congratulations.
I
How many
tell you
claws?
what, considering how shit he was at turn 4,
Yes,
was
yeah, well done,
brilliant. But
well done.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, here on the late shift on the Sunday evening, it is still time for the bit of the show that we like to call actually, I've got L Plates just said a good thing. He's gone with the Kaiser Chief line, which is I predict a riot. So I've got to just, now someone's called it, I've got to stick around to see before we go in. Oh, no, actually, I'll risk it. It's on you, folks. There's 426 of you here now. I'd like it if there's still 10 of you here when I get back. It's the Hellboy halftime report.
So, why didn't any of Luke Skywalker's marriages last? Because he always followed Obi-Wan's advice. Use divorce, Luke. There we go. Ah, lovely. Lovely. I have another one. As well, which is, of course, which has been going around a bit. I enjoyed this one when I came across it. It's been going around recently. It's I recently heard about this young adult novel in which Schrodinger's cat and Pavlov's dog team up for a cross-county adventure. So I headed down to the library to see if they had a copy for my 10-year-old daughter. The librarian said that my description rang a bell, but she wasn't sure if it was there or not. Absolutely brilliant. Should we ban Hellboy for that? What? Should we ban Hellboy for that? No. Okay, no riot. Yeah, that's true. That one's good, which means I didn't think of it. Yeah. There's no such thing as original material anyway, so it's all just being reused. But yes, and to be fair, Robutio, I went through my best jokes quite early on, so you might want to risk it with the babe. It's a choice, isn't it, Andy? I don't mind either one actually. Okay, that's fine. So the 66% chance that comes back, but Santa, that would have been excellent if you'd spelt jokes correctly. But yeah, you take it with me.
409. What did you do?
I don't know. There's a poll came up saying should we ban Hellboy for that one? I did a Star Wars joke, do you know?
May the fourth be with you.
No, it was use divorce, Luke. It was about
I don't need the setup. I've got it there. I know all I need to know. This is also pylon.
That is great. That's 2 KOs. That's 2 KOs now.
We better do a sit rep. Is he going for the Valley Pass? He's having a look. Who's on what points?
Now you see that C-Prog, that one, or CJ Prog one. I saw that one. I may have even used that one. Bred in captivity. That's very funny. I think I used that one in last season's playoffs.
I had a great joke yesterday, but if I tell it, we're demonetised.
Okay, then don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it. I did have one lined up about the CEO of IKEA being made president of Sweden. Okay. So after achieving his first step of being elected, the second step was to start building his cabinet.
Yeah, I saw that one. Now look, there is still a knockout out there. Yeah. There is some key players. Yeah, Andy's strength 4, edge 4 guys out. Oh, Andy, you really can't be moaning, for Christ's sake.
Don't be a whingy what's
Jesus
Andy.
Christ.
Oh my God. That's just terrible.
We have a 5-minute prediction up. We have a 5-minute prediction up. Will there be to overtime? Will there be to overtime?
Of course, if Andy scores here and it goes into 1-1 and we go into overtime, and then
I think it depends on the damage. I think it's the damage here.
Yeah,
if he takes another goal out, then score.
Dude, I'm trying to set up.
Oh, I know. I've realised now. You think I'd be used to this?
I know. 13 weeks.
I'm sorry.
Right. Okay.
But what happens then if it's the end of? Hang on, rebuke you. Call your jets. He's building.
Yeah. Right. Sander from Exeter. First of all, yes, I am on the Squad Chaos Discord. Yes, I saw it on there, but I also saw it in like 3 or 4 other places as well. It's absolutely brilliant. Everyone I know has been sharing that joke. Anyway. As I was saying, if Andy scores and we go to 1-1 and we go into overtime and then we get to the end of overtime and neither of them have scored again and it's still 1-1, then we go to kicks. And if we go to kicks, then that's a D6 roll plus the number of rerolls left, which is what we talk about when we're talking about reserving, preserving, keeping hold of whatever word you want to use. Rerolls, we're talking about kick equity. There we go, we said it. He said it. Dance monkey. Right.
That don't look a lot, does it, up back there? Did he have 3 goals then?
Yes, he only had 3 goals, yes. Yay.
That's a big thing, is getting a goal, because if you get a goal, you deny the wizard, basically.
I don't know why people write kick equity. It's kick equity.
Kick equity.
Kick equity.
There is a poll. Will the wizard?
Well, I'm sure we've got Spaniards in as well, but we're not going through listing the nationalities of all the viewers, are we, Dudorino? Hellboy, will you say it to me at UKTC? Certainly I will, Cauliflower. Certainly I will. Glowworm comes up to me and asks me to say the Monty.
We could very easily cosplay as Jim and Bob.
Oh my God, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Because
To be fair, I look very much like Bob, and you look very much like Jim. So we could really work it, couldn't we?
How much height difference, but
I also like the fact that you didn't. Yeah, I was making a joke as well because you are absolutely.
Is he going to bolt? He's not picking. It's
indeed Santa from Exeter. Indeed Santa from Exeter. I do regurgitate old material. Yes, some of my best jokes are from some fantastic comedians. You can't. Not all of it's original material. Oh yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying a dude is exactly like Bob. Like dude is Bob, and I am Jim. But I made a joke there trying to suggest that I'll be Bob and dude can be Jim. But,
I look like a thin waif of a vampire. Right, well, I'm
just sound like
surprised.
A fat bastard.
Hang on. He's reorganising his defence.
No,
I mean, you would feel some hits and removals here on the line of scrimmages.
Yeah. I mean, Andy, I suspect, will be looking to get the 2 piling on.
It's with every player, the wizard gets less effective for a pick
Definitely.
Up and steal, and all you end up with is the turn 8.
It's not just with every player, dude. It's actually if Andy, there's only 4 Agi 3 players on the pitch at the moment. If Andy can get rid of 1 or 2 of those, the wizard is almost redundant.
But the wizard then just becomes a stopping wizard,
Yeah,
hoping that you drop the
wizard,
ball
yeah.
and you ain't picking it up again on turn 8. You basically...
Yeah.
Is that other one edge 4? Is movement and strength any? That's his bonuses. So it's a 1 in 9.
Yeah.
You basically buy yourself a 1 in 9, don't you?
Yep. I'll let Dude explain why you wouldn't stand under the ball with that one, because
Techie, he doesn't want that one to catch the ball. He wants the other one to catch the ball because it's a strong chance whoever's got the ball is going to be lightning bolted
this
at
is
some
probably a
point.
pile.
So if just in case the lightning bolt, no, see,
Oh dear.
it depends how many ghouls are left. I think Lehman Russ. It was those 40 pies. It was. I must admit, I like the bird's eye chicken pies and the bird's eye steak pies. You get 4 in a box, but you have to eat 2 at a time. You cannot. How can anybody have a 1 pie meal? I just don't see it.
We had this discussion at work one time because I said to my work colleague, who's a 5 foot tall, little woman, and she goes, she said, oh, when I, if I'm having, potato waffles and chicken nuggets or whatever for dinner, I have, 1 waffle and 3 nuggets, and that's it. Right, okay, right. I have like 8 to 10 waffles, so the whole pack gets cooked, and Mrs. Hellboy gets the dregs of whatever I don't want, and I have an entire pack of nuggets. Like,
Well, didn't Andy re-roll the push? Because you don't re-roll anything in the second half for kick equity, Shamba. We've just been through that, and Cheeky Jimmy, right? Thank you, mate.
Shamba, have you not?
Where you been for 13 weeks?
13 weeks, mate. 30, maybe even longer. I always talk about the preservation of re-rolls in the second half.
We're talking about bird's eye potato waffles, waffly versatile. They go with beans, bangers, bacon, burgers, fish fingers, eggs on, ham on, steak chops, grill and bacon fry and meat, bird's eye potato waffles, waffly versatile. Whoa. Only Santa will remember that advert.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, mate.
But definitely, just someone else has mentioned the secret to having a 1 pie meal is to have it with beans and chips. I can't believe they don't think I have my 2 pies with anything other than beans and chips. Are you older than you look, Martin?
Cheeky Jimmy says, "Hellboy, I eat waffles at a time." Good. Also, Hellboy, why have you got a spare tire? I'm eagerly awaiting the punchline.
It's the Reroll Preservation Society.
Oh, that's a great film,
mate.
Oh, that's a great film.
I tell you what, these dwarfs need to cause more damage here.
They do. They definitely do. They absolutely do. Oh, right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, tie around the star. Okay, I get it. Oh, I get it.
Don't you?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Duderino, now you've got me thinking about the Italian job. But
everyone right, Lucy. I forgot you were here, love. I knew you'd get it.
Everyone loves the you're only part of bloody bloody doors off, right? But the line that I find most funny in that whole film is the
big.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like the one where he's talking about how he made all his money, and he goes, "Well, yes, I shot tigers out in India, and they paid me per tiger." And he goes, "Oh, you must have shot a lot of tigers then, sir." "Yes, I used a machine gun." It's that's the line that I really enjoy. And also, if you end up in if you end up in an Italian prison, they serve pasta there 3 times a day. classic film. That The Italian Job, the original, not the remake. What a rubbish film!
I haven't even. It's one of them. I refuse to watch it. Now, do you double base all the zombies with dwarfs here, and that forms your screen basically? And
I think you're blitzing though. I think you're blitzing the blodge white, right? Because you need to get the Agi 3 out of the way, and that's a value target for the drive.
But little bats, that's my line. I like them big. The Garibaldi's got little. I want to say, is the Garibaldi the one with little black bits in it?
Yeah, it's the raisins.
I want to say currants or raisins.
Garibaldi. Yeah, I like a Garibaldi actually.
A lot of your revolutionary biscuits are named after revolution.
Yeah, squash fly biscuits. Yeah, that's what I used to call them as a kid as well. Okay, here we go. As I said,
here it is. Big pow. This could be big.
It could be mighty blow.
Big.
Oh,
he's a stun. Even a stun at this point will allow advancement, and dwarfs have to take the space when it's on offer, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do need to get that grind rolling. It's okay. It's early in the drive, but
he's guard blocking, mark blocking. Sorry. It's just
you've heard of Elf on a Shelf, but have you heard of guard locking, mark locking?
Oh, we need a break.
You set him up. You set him up, dude. I'll knock him down.
No, but I just don't. But he's got no real round the side attack here, has he? The ghouls are too far back.
Yeah, exactly.
Come in. This is not a wizard turn coming up.
No. I think the main thing for Andy really on this drive is to just try and have the recovery as probably from about turn 14 onwards, have a recovery option in place if the wizard got dropped. And just try and make everything as unappealing for a wizard as possible up until that point.
I'm going with no wizard.
Seabrall's in with a raid.
Hey, good evening, Seabralls. Hope it's all right. Quickly check the NFL scores, see how all the games are going. This on a Saturday night.
You do that. Which is the one you like? Is it the 49ers?
It is San Francisco.
Yeah, that's the one. So I remembered.
In fact, let me have Red Zone going on in the background.
Yeah, Seaballs. Yes, apparently this is where all the people are at. Apparently, it is the semi-final of Chalice, Davo versus Mega Bonobo.
I must admit, I'm so glad you raided with them people, Seabros, because it's now put us over the level that we were before Hellboy told his joke.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Huge upsets in the NFL right now. Hang on, I'm nipping across. What have we got? Colts beat the Jets, no surprise there. Oh, shoot, the Giants are beating the Raiders. I hate the Giants. Falcons are beating the Saints. Jags are beating the Bills. Browns are beating the Bengals. Can't remember if I went for the Browns or not. Me sweet. Patriots are winning. Damn them. Broncos.
You're saying words, Duderino. I don't understand these words.
Dolphins beating. There are a few there, but they can change. Right. Sorry. Back to the game. Jags are beating the Bills, but it's only by a field goal.
So there's a little, yeah, he's undecided about that. There's a little bit of an elf screen going on here, like the old columns, you know. But this seems a bit constricting from the undead, you know, there's not the width on it.
Yeah, but dwarfs are not the sort of like
Yeah, but what I'm saying, where I was going with it, Dude Reno, is that if Andy can chip a player or two here, you might actually be able to kind of sandwich the undead almost. Do a
Envelop them.
reverse, do a reverse splitting the team. You actually deliberately split the team in order to crush them in the middle of the pitch, meaning that you can run down a sideline.
This is like the Battle of the Bastards all over again in Game of Thrones.
Yep. That's a good reference, Dude Reno. I didn't realise you watched popular television.
I watched Game of Thrones. Peed me off for the last season, like it did
let's not open a can of worms like that.
No, you're right.
Oh my god! Way to split the chat. Here you are going, oh boy, do that.
I don't think I'm going to split the flat. I think everybody's going to agree that Game of Thrones final season was shit.
Yeah, I mean it was, but let's not. We're here to talk about Blood Bowl. We're not here to talk about fantasy, Duderino.
Yeah, let's talk about the undead playing the dwarves.
Exactly, we're here to talk about undead versus dwarves
where they get to meet the Nurgle in the final.
Exactly.
Oh, good, he didn't have block. Do not use. No,
it's a shame, isn't it? No. It's a shame, isn't it? He's just not getting those removals.
He's had his fair share, to be quite honest. But I see he's getting some tackle on really. Nobody's
I think he's trying to jam in these the ghouls so that the wizard appeal is really low.
That's a good idea. Where's the other ghoul? Oh, he's back there. Yeah, so they've all got tackle on him now.
Santa is such a comedian, isn't he? Hang on, Hellboy told a joke. I didn't hear anything funny.
Well, that's not comedian. That's like a factual, accurate statement, isn't it?
Do you know? You know what? Do you know what happens if you boil a funny bone?
Go on.
You get laughing stock. Now that's humorous.
Oh, God. The follow-up's better.
There we go.
Oh, dear, that was good. I did like that.
Yeah, thank you. There we go.
Right, and then swing round over here again.
Old joke. Yeah, I know. Santa nicked off another one anyway. Right. There we go. Legion didn't get it, but then again, he's not a native speaker.
All right. Most of us wish we would right now, Legion.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab a drink, dude.
Go on, you do that, mate.
Back in a second.
You do that. See you in a bit. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We've only got another week, and then that's it. Don't worry. Whatever happens, I'm just sorry. Right, interesting situation. Obviously with a lot of the guard block around here, the undead are not going to have the easiest time punching themselves out of here. What did one nut say to chasing another one? I'm a cashew. What did one nut say when chasing the other nut? Is it I will catch you? As in catch you? Did I miss that? I do like the pink wafer. Anaphylactic shock ain't funny. I can sum up all the causes of that in a nutshell. Still no removals there, but it does take a bit. Is that the ghoul hit? So he ain't coming out. It is I'm a catch you. Okay. Sorry, I screwed that one up with the delivery. I apologise. Just a push. Dwarfs are going to have some hits back on this next turn. And as we keep saying, the more damage they do, the less chance. But I think Mark Locken has played a bloody blinder, to be quite honest, with all the losses he suffered in the first half.
I agree.
Yeah, he's doing well, isn't he?
Doing really well. Sorry, I got
I think
distracted.
he could actually win this from here. Depending on the level of the wizard, this could be one. If this was a removal, it wouldn't be good for the dwarves. Shouldn't have said that, should I, if we're being the bias streamers that we are?
No, you shouldn't have said that, dude.
Okay, I feel good. Yeah. Now,
gosh, it would be awful if that ghoul dodged and rolled a double one.
Double one now, yeah. Well, it doesn't even have to be a double one, does it? It's away from tackle, and I don't. Would you burn the re-roll?
Or just do a 1-die split? Oof. Some big 1Ds Mega Bonobos made. Not saying they're right or wrong. Just they have been very big.
I wondered that if he'd come through. The dwarfs are quite tied up and might now be able to get the person back for the assist.
Indeed, sometimes you do need to 1-die. Yeah, I agree. Oh god, you know when you have a fizzy drink that's cold, and you take a sip of it and then you immediately hiccup?
Yes, very much so.
Gee, I just had that, yeah.
Like first swig of a can of Coke gives you a instant hiccup. Yeah, I get that. Oh, I'm glad someone else does. I thought it was me having funny turns with Cherry Coke.
Of course it's me that would do it as well, dude. We are we're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Well, yours is a lot smaller bit of
exactly.
Cloth.
I know. I'm the leftover. I'm the leftovers from what was. From
the bit that they cut out for my armholes.
Yeah, exactly. That's me. Yeah.
What we got? Turn-wise, it isn't too bad. The dwarfs,
it's fine. It's fine.
They need 3 turns to score from here. They've got 5.
Yeah, Andy's made good progress, but it's just the threat of the wizard.
That wizard, exactly. It is. It's like, do you come forward to where more players are? It's
so great to see as well. Do you remember last season's run, Duderino, where we saw several times we saw wizards being used very, very
badly. Yes, I must admit. And this is what the wizard gives you, the threat of the wizard.
And you remember Andy basically didn't have to play around a wizard for most of the games when there was a wizard there, because the people had used it very early. But here, this is a great example of why you would want to hold on to the wizard. Just fantastic. Okay, it's done there. That's quite nice.
He's got 1 dice, I think, at the moment on the mummy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a 1D on the mummy. Ooh.
Yes, and then he pushes in into the guard if he dauntlesses. You pows him straight down.
You were relying on a dauntless into a 1D.
Yeah, but no, where he pushed it would have. I say again, do not pile on. Mark the goal with the tackle.
Oh, you would have gone up, would you?
I would have gone down and pushed him next to that Stanford, like where he's standing now. Whoa, surely, whoa, tackle on the mummy. Tackle on the mummy. I mean, tackle on the goal. Oh, and he's moving the ball.
Yeah, he's going for the mummy. Yeah. Oh, there's the one without block, because the one with block is in the Kaz box.
That could have been big if that was
yeah, that would have been a massive.
Yeah, not blitzing with the mummy, stand it straight back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's still got the same 9 players.
Yeah, some nice positioning from both of them actually. This match, I've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a humdinger really the whole way through. Mega Bonobo's really made a fight of it, because I really thought that we might end up with a 1-0 win for Andy.
I thought
end of regulation time,
Mega Bonobo, Mark Lockham, whatever name we're using, I think done an amazing job in the first half to dig himself out of where he was after turn 4. I think he's been playing brilliantly, and I tell you, is with some fair dice and some good play, I really think he can stop Andy from scoring here.
Yeah.
The wizard is going to become crucial.
Overlord. So yeah, I mean, dwarves are slow, but you can get a move on. And also remember that Andy does have a movement 7 dwarf. It's the one not holding the ball at the moment, but there's a reason why it's not holding the ball, so that it doesn't get lightning bolted. But actually, you've got a movement 7 player knocking around as well, so it isn't quite your average dwarf team.
Yeah, just as a thing, Hellboy.
Another pow on it.
Another pow on the blodger. Yeah. Just another thing. Yes, we know. Surprise. If you had to guess, where do you think Overlord's from?
Overlord from?
Yeah. Look at his name. Would you guess he's from?
Argentina.
What a bloody good guess.
Thank you.
Not hard, is it? Oh,
Well,
just a 29 there.
That's a bingo, yeah. Oh,
Just a push there.
It's getting a little bit sticky now, isn't it? The ball might not be that safe at the end of this
with
turn.
the wizard and the ghoul,
Yeah.
you could push them. Actually, this could be a very big turn here. The troll slayer could be pushed away. I mean, bolt the ball.
Yeah, and Andy's now realised that he's pushed guard into the one that was going to hit the strength 4.
Well, hit the guard.
Little misplay. He's getting a little frustrated, isn't he, our Andy? Yorkshire Kiwi, where are you from? You have a 50-50 guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kiwi could mean New Zealand, but then again, maybe he's a Kiwi but living somewhere else. Where's close to New Zealand? Yorkshire.
Oh, so one without block, as we keep saying. Oh! And he's off the pitch.
Wow, that's amazing luck for Andy. That's opened up, not for this turn. It's not about this turn, but it's about what will happen next turn and going forward. Is the dwarves just don't get tied up?
No, they've just got 3 dwarfs back, basically.
Yep.
But I think this turn could be quite big in terms of what's going to happen this turn.
Yeah. No, this could be. I think Andy needs to be really aware that this could be a wizard.
Surely the Troll Slayer's got a block back on that rotter to free up 2 more dwarfs so they can basically go and stand near the ghoul, stand near the guy with the ball.
Yes. I like that spot, dude. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, so we're blitzing the stand firm blodger with no tackle.
And just powing double pow.
We just get a pow. Okay.
I don't think undead have rotters. Whatever they're called. They're zombies. There you go.
Zombie. Hey. Now this song's in your head. It's in your head. Indeed. The good old cranberries. Love it.
Yeah, Dolores died, yeah.
Oh, Dark, what's in your head? Nothing. Oh, that's very... the old chain push. As Andy would call it, the chain pusher-rooski.
Does this give him the hit back on the strength 4 ghoul? Oh, strength 4. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, pows the ghoul.
This is big. It's
got no mighty blow. The dwarf's got no mighty blow, but this makes the wizard less appealing as well.
He's okay.
And pows there. Wow, look at that. There's so many of the players
went really well.
That turned out amazingly well. Pylon.
He's pylon. Still just a stun.
Nothing.
So, yeah, no wizard this turn because the only real player to do any wizard-like damage is the ghoul over there. The
Oh,
wizard,
yes, yeah.
cheeky Jimmy. The wizard is there.
It's right there. Yeah, one would hope that now Andy does score. If you're an Andy fan, or just want to hear Hellboy and Duderino back again for a 14th week in a row.
Is he running away?
Yeah. That could be a scoring threat. That could be a scoring threat as well.
Well, not with your other goal trapped in the middle of all of that.
No. What I'm saying is though, that I think he is just running away, but you've also got a scoring threat kind of there as well, haven't you? Yeah, surely you would. Yeah, we'll see. I think I would
save the whiz for overtime.
Yeah. But there could be a huge KO rolls coming up because it's 89% to get the mummy back if Andy scores. So
that is a big point. Winning overtime and having the wizard is big.
Villy, I don't think Andy's suffered anything. He's got a KO at the moment, which is the Agi 4 strength 4, but I don't think he's suffered any. Chunter's in the house. Hello, Chunter. Nice to see you. And see you've been playing a few things which aren't Blood Bowl as well. I did drop in for a lurk the other day while you played some Darkest Dungeon 2. I enjoyed that, but I didn't want to engage in chat. I was working away, so just had you on in the background. Lovely to see you happily streaming some things.
Retard cast.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Let's put it this way. There was some credit to Andy. He doesn't pay us, but but there was bribery involved.
Did you go after the ghoul?
Me? No. Andy? Yes.
Would you foul the ghoul on the floor? Is there a ghoul on the floor?
No, I don't know. Oh, then again, it's sure hands, isn't it? Yeah, credit to Andy. He doesn't pay us exactly. So. No worries, Rochelle.
Hey, he's gone for the ghoul.
Yeah, exactly. I said I wouldn't, but Andy will.
Oh
no, don't.
Don't. Well, he's thinking because it's one less for the. Ooh.
Oh, my kick equity there.
Yeah, I know.
The heart rate went up. So yeah, I think this is just a.
Do you know what? I might have re-rolled that, but it's you had to have it. It was a 5 or a 6, weren't it? You needed really.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Santa. Andy does like my jokes. I know it says a lot about Andy, but he does like my jokes. So.
Yeah, but Andy also likes his jokes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Chandra, I've been watching a few people play it. I've seen a lot of trusted streamers that I like who've played it and stuff. We had a discussion about it the other day. I'm getting it for Christmas as a gift from Mrs. H, so I will play it. Do I think it's going to have the same amount of replayability as the Darkest Dungeon 1? Probably not. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I've liked what I've seen. So that's also true, Villy. Andy does like Nando's. That is very true.
Jude got this game for his Quest 2 headset. It's like your dudes with swords and axes, and you can like grab them by the head and stick your sword through the side of their head and stuff. Oh, it looked awesome.
He's back to Blodger again. There's fun.
Hang on, let's wait to see.
No. You might actually Apo that.
It's KO'd.
I don't think he will. I don't disagree with it because he's still got the bench, right? And to be fair, what's he done other than get powered all game? So
he's done it. He's Apo'd him.
Interesting.
Well, the other one's going to get hit now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you notice, Andy is highlighting the fact that player has bludgeon. There's another one. Has bludgeon stand firm.
Yeah, so you can hear him. You can hear him now, can't you? Oh, it would be great if they could just stop rolling pals. Oh.
That's it. Now I think you leave the rest down.
Yeah, leave the rest down. Yeah. And
I
now
don't think
Andy just
Andy's
needs
going to stand up, is
what,
he?
what Andy needs to do is make sure that that dwarf is in range.
And the other dwarf is behind him.
Yes,
Yeah.
even if and out of wizard range. Very good. So now the fireball doesn't
No
hurt.
one can get there.
Oh,
from
look at
the
that!
other
Oh, he knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Oh, look at that! That's all 3 agi.
No,
3.
Andy, you can't go and get the other one now.
Overlord, you'd score, would you? Interesting. I wouldn't give Undead a 2-turn back.
No, not
with a wizard.
These. And a
With a
babe.
wizard as well. Yeah,
You've
and a
got to
babe,
expect that mummy's coming back. He's going to get 2 KO rolls to get that mummy back for overtime.
Yeah.
And he'd be very unlucky with a babe not to achieve that.
Yeah, Lehman, I think if Mega Bonobo uses the wizard, even if it works and he wins the game because of it, because Andy fails the pickup, I don't think using the wizard is the right play at all. So it's a GFI here if he gets a push on the first one. But no, he gets the pan. Overlord, Andy's way because of a snake. This chalice run, every game so far.
Oh, just a stun still.
He's tilting, isn't he, Andy? He's clicking the mouse a little bit. He's waving over the icons.
I'll be honest, at one point I thought he wasn't even going to score this touchdown, but
yeah,
a wizard now by Mark Lockham would be a waste.
That mummy removal was just enormous, wasn't it? Because it just freed up the rest of the team.
No one can get there. Maybe a turn 15 hit here on some dwarf from the standing ghoul.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd even bother.
Yeah, he's not using the wizard. Do not use the wizard.
No, don't
Mark
use the
Lockham,
wizard.
Mega Bonobo.
Don't use the wizard. Even if it worked, it would still not be the right play.
Yeah, just hit that dwarf.
Yeah, I guess you just blitz that dwarf, don't you, with the ghoul. And then Andy should not hit anything else. He should just score. We should be going into overtime.
Mind you, or just run that ghoul away, because if you roll the 1 in 9, you can't re-roll it, and then Andy will stand them other 2 up to hit that ghoul.
I wonder what he's thinking about.
Who, Andy?
No, Mega Bonobo, because it's his turn. It's Mega Bonobo's turn. I wonder what he's considering.
I think he's thinking about that. Should I do the hit or not?
Yeah, exactly, Crystal. Exactly. The nightmare for Andy is Mega Bonobo going into overtime with the ball and a wizard.
Yep.
Even though he might be down a few players, Undead only need a 2-turn, 3-turn, easy.
Use the strength 4 ghoul to pop one of the ends.
Strength 4 white.
Yeah, sorry, strength 4 white. I mean, Andy's obviously going to chuck his stand firm out there, but
yeah, I guess Mega Bonobo might have gone for the old coffee.
Giraffe, you would not waste the wizard at this point.
No, you don't.
You are basically, if you waste the wizard, your chances of winning are a 1 in 9.
There's if you 11% of the time, if you use the wizard now, 11% and it works, 11% of the time you win the game, but the remaining 89% of the time you go to overtime with no wizard.
Here he goes. Right, if he's doing the ghoul hit, I would have hit from the other side.
Got it anyway.
Got the pal. Now run away.
Yep, Bonobo has a babe, so it's a 3+, and then if Andy scores here, it's then you get another shot at it just before overtime as well. So 89% chance that mummy comes back. Yeah, I mean, basically, if whoever gets the ball, right, Mega Bonobo's still got the wizard, which means that there's a great chance at him popping the ball. So unless Andy, let's say Andy wins the toss, removes the LOS, there's still a chance for.
Here we go. Will Andy hit that zombie or just score?
I personally would just score. But this is Andy. He can't make it at 3D, can he?
No, not from there.
No. There we go. Good work. So, Mega Bonobo has the chance for the old, for the one turn. Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy saying he would have hit the,
the zombie. It was a guard zombie. I mean, you were risking a 1 in 36, and you would have even burned the re-roll, obviously.
So the babe does the job, but didn't even need the babe for the.
You know, I was just about to go, oh my God, and look, it's Andy is having to set up his defense. Yeah, because it's turn 16, not the start of overtime.
Yeah. Pay attention, dude. Really.
I better go for another fag.
Yeah, do it. It's your choice, dude. Really.
Don't tell them another
living
joke.
In 2020, so.
Don't tell them another joke.
I'm not going to tell them another joke. No, what I was going to say was the strength 4, agility 4 is back for the dwarves.
Finally.
So that's great to see for overtime for Andy. That's really good.
Is Andy the way Andy's setting up? Is this anti-riot, anti-1 turn or?
Well, for
I don't think he's got.
Dwarves have stand firm, so you can't get the required number of pushes anyway. So it's just about what you want with the riot.
Okay, all right, I'll go for a fact. See you in a bit.
Yeah, see you in a second. So yeah, looks like we're riot is really the key here for the undead. All the KOs coming back was great. Andy's still got the bench as well, so even if a dwarf does get removed, it's not the end of the. It's not the end of everything. Okay, Andy choosing to bench some strength. Some armor 8 troll slayers. Okay, leaves the runners on. I guess he's thinking in case of the riot, he'd rather have the runners on the pitch. Okay, so yeah, the throw a rock into death for the troll slayers. Yep, we are saving that for turn 17. So he's setting up just in case of the riot. It looks like with that ghoul there on that far right hand side.
Was it a riot?
No, we haven't even had the kickoff yet. No. So from memory, maybe Jimmy will remember as well. Exactly, I think leader is not meant to affect the kicks. However, in Blood Bowl 2, it does. I think Dio found it at once. Perfect defense. So now Andy can swap out for 3 rubbish dwarves. Or leave the 3 good ones, something else.
We're going to overtime then.
Yeah, we are indeed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it definitely does count. I'm pretty sure leader reroll shouldn't count for kicks. But yeah. So the payout is happening. Are we going to overtime? It's a split over 169k, split between 23 people. That's not bad. And the new one is who will win, Andy or Oppo? Who's Oppo? Do you mean Mega Bonobo? You could have written the name.
Yeah.
Oppo?
I mean, that's not really good. We're meant to be unbiased casters here.
Exactly. That's a bit...
Jesus Christ, can you imagine what this game would be like if we just started it
I
24
know,
minutes ago, like the original
Could
plan?
you?
Jesus Christ, I'll be on whispering stages.
I know. I mean, I'm probably going to have to start whispering soon.
Yeah, I know. It's getting that point, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, but not everyone is you though, Crystal Hunter, are they? So.
Jesus Christ, blow your own trumpet there, Dutchman. Blimey.
So guys, if we're just red dice here, and then can you see it yet, guys? Can you see this amazing play yet, guys?
Can you see this amazing play? All you do is you roll the 14 red dice first, and then for sure you go round the shade, and then I would have pushed this guy. It's like still that rat ogre push that he did in that game against Andy was the greatest play I've ever seen. Random fake Dutch accent.
Yeah, well, my Dutch accent is French, so it's not great, is it?
You know, I always have trouble when you do the Welsh accent. You stray into Indian too often that you just can't dare do a Welsh accent.
Oh, how I wish that Asian guy was here right now.
Oh, I wish that other Asian guy was here right now.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that Asian guy for ages in chat. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen him at a tournament?
I haven't seen him at a tournament, but I know he has been going to tournaments.
He has been going.
He was at Bubba and stuff like that.
That was at Bubba. That was a good lineup at Bubba. I was reading some of the names. Everybody's Dead Dave was there. Cornish was there, and loads of others.
Good evening, Purple Chest. How did the podcast?
Yes, the other Asian guy has a much stronger Asian accent than that Asian guy.
Oh, and Andy's lost the toss.
Ooh, with the wizard.
Wow.
With the wizard.
Oh, wow. So, how many is it on the undead? Scroll forward a bit, Andy. I can't see. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9v11. And it's 9 with a wizard.
Yeah, you got to go zigzags.
The old chevrons with
the stand firm on the ends.
Outside,
yeah. Little Baz is going for the blitz.
Yeah, I mean a blitz is ideal, isn't it? God, there's too many dwarfs to choose from. Who'd you put on the bench? Wait, just make sure. Just take a second to make sure. Both strength 4s on that side of the pitch seems a bit yeah, that's better.
There we go.
L-Plate is calling a rock at the strength 4 runner into dead.
Is it 10 undead? Is there someone in the backfield?
Is it 10? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, there's one in the backfield.
Yep. No, I couldn't see the zombie. We were too far back. It was the
Well, chat just heated up about it, so I thought.
Oh, that's fair. No, it was the.
Pay him some attention, otherwise he'll only
get. If you look at where the icon is for that zombie, it's hidden behind the arrow.
You mean you didn't spot his shoes? Call yourself a broadcaster.
Sorry. Okay, big moments here. Mega Bonobo is going to have to be cool, calm, and collected. Because he is definitely in the driving seat.
Right thing not to blow the wizard.
Yep. So yeah.
Go on, Mark Lockham.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, and as Jimmy points out in chat, there are a couple of things going for Andy as well. One of them being that there are quite a few zombies. We have only got 2 ghouls on the pitch and 1 mummy. So. It's not the best shape undead team I've ever seen. But they do only need to score in 2 or 3 turns, really, don't they? And they've got the wizard to do it as well.
Look, he is picking to a side, especially lining the mummy up there.
Yeah, it's just asking for the kick to be on the other side of the pitch, though, isn't
It's
it?
completely, isn't it? Whenever you do this, it's
Whenever you
amazing
do
how
it, nine times out of 10, when you set up on one side, the kick goes on the exact wrong side. Jimmy calling it 60-40.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah. Oh, there was another Star Wars joke I had.
Don't bother.
About that one. It was something to do with fish, like being Han Solo being sold haddock and
Never told me the cods.
never sell me the cods. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, we don't need to do it now, do we?
No, we don't need to do it.
Okay.
No, we're better than that. Right. So.
Don't risk a touch, but why would you not kick it in this? Why would you do that?
Oh, the undead have got the re-roll. And it's landed right in the pocket. Oh! Wow, he was going for the... He was
not this way! Not this way!
He was going for the quick... He was going for the quick score.
You use a stand firm.
Wow. Wow. That's just changed the whole game.
It is, if anything fails now on the rest of this turn. Especially that's a non-block dummy. Whoa. Did anybody else see the wizard come in there?
I'm speechless. I mean, the blitz target, absolutely fine. I've got no problem with that. Sure, you can go after the stand firm if you want to. But I thought we were looking at maybe, you know, as I said, you know, you only need a 2-3 turn. But I was thinking maybe we go for a 3-4 turn kind of.
Well, this is a handoff coming, isn't it?
Surely.
And a leg it.
Wow, here we go.
And it's on the sidestep, dude.
Wow. No, I'm Hellboy, your dude.
Wow. Well, let's see. Let's see. This could all come good, actually, because who are you going to hit with?
Gosh, a big...
You've only got the strength
plays coming.
Hang on, and that... Where can that dodge white get? 1, 2... No,
that's not the cyanide pathing you want.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and he can get in front. This could be it. No, this could be it. He's done well.
Oh.
Hey,
not a double one.
Stand firm. That's stand firm. You are not.
Wow.
His only choice now is to try to get in front.
You shall not pass. Goodness gracious me! This is going to have to be Andy. Andy is saving his chance at a chalice here. Otherwise, we're looking at Andy going out in the semi-finals.
Wake up! Thank God.
Don't say it too loudly. I'm just flabbergasted.
Based the edge 4 as well. Well, I think this is quite hard to stop with the combination of players that he's got there, being like stand firm, blodge.
Yeah, I mean,
he can only really get the 2 runners over, and one's the strength 4.
Well,
that's a lot of 3 pluses, 2 pluses for him to get across there.
You probably have to do it though, don't you? It's now make or break, isn't it?
Now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But not to the sort of like, you know, there's no dodging there.
I'm credit to where we've ended up. You know, the position we've ended up in. Credit to that, but wow, that was unexpected.
Imagine doing all that and now still having the whiz.
Yeah, I know. If you had all that with a wizard, yeah, well. But then again, if you had the wizard, then you blitz the troll slayer, wouldn't you? Because you've knocked the other one down, and then you don't have to do the dodges. So
that weren't the blodge stand firm on that side there, were it? I would have pissed myself if he'd gone down again.
No, it wasn't. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, beer monkey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, we were all, we were all in I think we were all in agreement in the fact that the Mega Bonobo knew he had to do something. It's just what thing was the thing it was going to be.
All right. Well, look, you've got GFIs coming out the hill. Your only real piece you can blitz with is the Strength 4 runner.
Yep.
Why have you not stood that dwarf up at the back yet?
Yeah. And I mean, we got a minute and a bit left.
You can't be thinking of blitzing forward with that dwarf. Blitzing backwards as it is onto the Strength 4 guy, sure.
No.
Your blitz has to be at the... But even at the front, it's a stand firm guy.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Yeah, TikTok, isn't it? On the time as well. Andy really having a think.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so... But now he ain't blitzing no one.
Maybe he's
dodging with a... Please don't tell me you thought that guy was in range.
I've got no idea what he thought, dude.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Making all the 2 pluses. No. Oh my God.
It's a bold strategy, but it just might work.
Step in behind the white.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bold strategy, dude, but it just might work. You don't red dice that.
No.
No, you don't. Don't do it.
What the hell?
What's going on?
Don't re-roll that.
What's going on? I mean, this again, like...
Whoa!
Wow!
Is he doing it again?
He's dodging again. He's trying to block the zombie. Wow, dude! If only the whole game had been like this. We've had a cracking game, but this is just...
Wow. And it swung back the other way. There's some guard there. There's some Strength 4 there.
Right.
Can't do any real chain pushing thing now. He's put that blitzer in the way.
Right. So now at this point here, we're not gonna hammer through the point, right? But wouldn't it be great if you had a wizard right now? Is it red dice? What?
Wow.
Are you, because you can't blitz the ghoul isn't in range, is he? If you blitz with the ghoul on the die on the side. Like, I know it's a horrible sequence of dodges, right? But why don't you...
Yeah, why didn't he move him over?
Yeah.
I did wonder that.
Idiot.
The whiz was used on the very first play of overtime to try to take down a stand firm dwarf on the left-hand side, and he rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering if you're right, Jimmy. I just don't know whether the one. I don't know whether the I don't know if the ghoul is in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 13, isn't it? It's a GF5 afterwards, isn't it?
I think he's in only from there. He's 6 squares forward, and so he's only got 7 to go.
Oof, got the push. Okay. That's all you needed was the push, because it doesn't have stand firm.
And now the 1 die
and now the 1D. Forward. Yeah, and you go forward, yeah. Here we go.
2 red dice there, folks, and we got the emote. And that's game. Oh, well, it's a GFI.
Is it?
Yeah.
There it is. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, it's over. He's done it. Well done, Mark Locken.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, congrats. Congrats
Well
on
done,
the
Matt
final.
Locken. Well done, mate. Matt Locken versus Croupy in the final. Oh, and they were stunned into silence. Oh, folks, come on. It was unfortunate, but my God, what a great run
Yeah.
he's had. He got through to the finals last time. He got through to the semi-finals this time. And yes, more importantly, we do get a week off.
Oh, fantastic. And we also locked in our pizzas this week, didn't we, Dudorino? So
Yeah,
we're,
we had to make
we're
sure.
fine.
We had to
Yeah,
make sure
we got it
okay,
in
yeah.
just in case, yeah.
Just in case, yeah. So I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen here. But I imagine it was ballsy.
Yeah.
And
I'd
that
say
was an amazing
Ballsy,
recovery
ballsy.
turn from Andy there to get back after the ballsy play. And then it was ballsy again to get through. But, Matt Lockham, well done, mate. You're through to the final. Andy, unlucky, mate, there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a shame. I thought as soon as he got the receive, he was probably going to score because the chevron. I did call it. I was like, "You're going to lightning bolt that," because if you lightning bolt one, blitz the other, you make a massive hole. And I can't. The dwarves just needed one turn of compression. I think the biggest dice roll that he made was the 2 uphill because he had to avoid a skull and a both down. Otherwise, that doesn't work. So it was actually only a 33% play. So, a little harsh. But
I think he done very well in the first half to get himself back to score after the first 4 turns, to be quite honest. I thought he did very well in that first half. The second half as soon as you got to the point that, he ain't going to have enough players to do an effective wizard to get the ball back off you, that went the way it was, meaning the kickoff was quite crucial, so...
The kickoff was immense, wasn't it? There was one quarter of the pitch I didn't want to see it go in, and it was that quarter. I think I even offset, I don't know if you guys saw it, I offset it one just to try and push it slightly to the right, because any right hand sort of spin on it just takes that opportunity and just lets me stabilise. And once I've stabilised, I think I'm probably okay at that point. I just never got a chance to stabilise properly. So, he played really well. So it'll be an exciting final, and we'll see how he gets on playing against 2K Claw Nurgle.
I was going to say, yeah, I had already said to my esteemed colleague Hellboy, even if you got through, I thought you were going to lose at the Nurgle.
Yeah, so I think that would have been hard. It would have been a really big ask. We didn't do any attrition whatsoever in the second half that stuck.
No, we were saying that the KOs came back. I mean, obviously, if you got another goal, that would have been quite big. And you had a few attempts, but just pillow fist dwarfs for the second half, or at least stuns only.
Yeah, I mean, he played well. I'm delighted to have got back-to-back semis, so that's not a thing that I thought I'd say for a while.
No, I understand.
So
since a kid, it's been hard, yeah.
But you know what? You know what, do you, Reno?
What's that?
We don't have to do this next week.
Yeah, enjoy your week off. I will have you back the week after, though, if that's all right. We'll book you in. So only 1 week off.
Only 1 week off, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. I'm sorry you didn't make it back-to-back finals, but you've done all right, mate. You're getting the hang of this.
Yeah, I think so. And keep appearing in semi-finals. You'll make some of them as finals, and then keep appearing in finals, and
And also, let's also remember the bigger picture, right? Because at the end of the day, to get to the semi-final, we saw a double one in the Kislev game, a double one in the Eliot game, a double one in the who was next? Thomas T's game, a double one in the it's like
one on the wizard.
You have to, we can sit here and say, one person was lucky, one person wasn't, etc. But you've got to look at the whole picture as well. Remember, it's not just we've just seen one game, but it could just have easily. Eliot could have just as easily put you out.
Yeah. I'll just translate that though. So Andy, you've been fucking lucky for ages. Shut up your whining and crack on.
Yeah. I mean, we were thinking that when you started whining in chat, but don't watch the playback.
Don't watch the VOD.
Yeah, don't watch the VOD. But it's good. Now,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Are you playing another game, or is that you played out for this evening?
Yeah,
after that?
I think I'll do one more.
You
just
do
to
one
sort of
more?
yeah, clear the palette and crack on.
I think everybody wants to see one more, mate. They'll be happy with one more. You know, you've got, well, you did have over 400 of your nearest and dearest here, but most of them are just lost. They must have been Mark Locken's mates, and they've gone on to cheer for him now, wherever he is. But Mark Locken, if you're watching this back, mate, well done. Congratulations on being in your final. Enjoy it, and I'm sorry that you're playing them Nurgle there. They do half look tasty.
They do look unpleasant, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh well. Thank you very much, chaps. Enjoy your week off. And
thank you. We'll enjoy the week off. Yeah, we will. We will. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Oops.
Mama, do that? Yeah.
There we go. There we go. We'll have a random Amazon game. Why not? Same impression as I had the Zons. Yeah. Yeah, he played well. I think for me overall, there was a couple of things which it would have been nice if they'd not happened, but there was also some things that did go well, like the mummy casualty randomly and it not sticking the regen. I don't think I was particularly lucky or unlucky in that game, because I reckon for everything that I could point at that says, "Cool, that was unlucky," I reckon my opponent could go, "Cool, so was that." So. Yeah, things that I can sort of go on both sides. The mummy casualty was pretty good. I thought by about turn 5 I'd got him pinned down. He blitzed with the ball carrier turn 6, got a double skulls. If you just get a push, which is what he's going to look for, he can dodge the white with impunity. That was fine. He dodged a bunch of shit afterwards, which didn't fail. So there's your balancer. I think we missed the 2 dice on the ball with wrestle tackle. You knock that over, that's a different half. But getting there was pretty lucky, so there's that. But then he shouldn't have been able to set up the stupid screen in the first place, so there's that. Like, there's loads of stuff, right? I think you've just got to congratulate him and move on. I might well go and look at that game and see if there's anything I could have done better. But I don't think it's a very fruitful... it's a waste of time just going and thinking about the dice, right? The question is, could I have done anything better? And I suspect the answer is yes.